Well, we're so excited to be here at Victory Park in a great Urbana historic neighborhood. And I've got a contact here with me, Melissa from the Solidarity Gardens. And she is gonna walk us through and just show us some of the highlights of what this space does for our community, who it impacts, and how you can get access to this location and grow in these really cool garden spots and raised flower beds behind us and garden beds, and just share with us a little bit about what's happening here behind us.
Okay, this is the Solidarity Gardens garden. We grow food to help our neighbors in need, and we distribute this food through the Bucket Brigade in partnership with the Channing Murray Foundation. We also collect food at drop boxes throughout town, including at the Sola Gradia farm, and those food donations are collected and then redistributed in the community via the Carl Mobile Market, which is a bus that goes into a community in need and offers a pay what you can market for people to get fresh food and vegetables. Anything not given through the mobile market is passed on to Jubilee Cafe, the Illinois Food Bank, Red Herring Restaurant, all great organizations that are helping feed our neighbors. The community garden itself is available for members of the Historic East Urbana Neighborhood Association to rent plots through the Urbana Park District and grow their own food. And the Urbana Park District has given our organization, Solidarity Gardens, 6 plots to help grow food for our community members.
What is over here?
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's this location, and then are there any other locations in Urbana?
There are. The Meadowbrook Park has a much larger area. We actually are about a quarter the size of Meadowbrook Park's garden section. It's huge and beautiful, and the Park District again has given that land. The Champaign Park District has given us an area at Douglas Park, and any community member can participate by growing food at home and then donating it through one of our drop boxes to give out into the community. You can find our information about volunteering with our organization and also growing produce through the solidaritygardenscu.org website.
Perfect.
And you can send questions and inquiries there, and someone will get back in touch with you. And we're always looking for volunteers to help us with garden maintenance and harvesting, and it's very nice to meet community members and to help our neighbors.
So I've got a 9-year-old home for the summer. Is that someone who might fit the profile of a volunteer if they're supervised? Or
Definitely. I love working with families. I really do. A 9-year-old would need an adult an adult partner, I guess. But we had a group of teenagers, high schoolers, yesterday in the garden via the Urbana Park District's Camp Fresh program. And so those volunteers helped take out all of the peas that were pretty much finished for the season. And we planted kale and chard and collard greens and also seeds of beets and carrots and radishes and spinach.
Nice.
Yes.
That's so cool. I love that.
We're still there's still plenty of time to plant and grow food this season.
Yes, and we've had all of the extremes of weather, so who knows how long that's going to last and how into the fall we're going to experience that. So how long has this project and group been in the works?
Last year, right at the very beginning of the pandemic, when everyone was being advised to go out and bring 2 weeks worth of supplies home, people and helping agencies realized there's going to be a lot of people who can't do that. And so in response, the Cunningham Township Supervisor's Office teamed up with Channing Murray Foundation and formed what's called the Bucket Brigade. And those needed supplies were then taken to community members who for whatever reason needed extra help. So those needed supplies and food are donated and taken directly to people's homes. And the collaboration is big. It includes the Sola Gradia farm. It includes the Urbana Free Public Library. It includes the Urbana Park District, the Channing Murray Foundation, the Cunningham Township Supervisor's Office, and all of those groups got together to fill this need. And here we have, this is our second season, second season of food that we're growing. And
I love that.
to date, I've been able to harvest 180 pounds of food to donate into the community.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
So just this year, or both last year and this year?
I actually didn't keep track last year. I was so overwhelmed with trying to just make it all happen. And then this year I realized we really need to quantify this and find out what we're doing.
And you're not even, I mean, maybe halfway through, but there's plenty of time to still.
We hadn't even started at this time last year. We didn't break ground here until July. And so
who knows?
We still have many harvests to come.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, very cool. Say it again, where people can find you and get more information. I just love how so many different groups and organizations have networked together to figure out how to fill the void for the 2-week supply of food, and keeping it local, keeping it fresh, keeping other community members involved in through volunteer and helping. Where can people go to find more information on that again?
To our website, www.solidarity-gardens-cu.org.
Awesome. Well, thank you again for your time. We're so excited to be here and learn about it.
Thank you for coming. Yeah.